Ha ha ha. All right, Kirsty, can you hear me though? Can you hear me? I got burned the other day, remember? Can you tell me? A one in the chat? Just want to show off my MuuMuu. I am MuuMuu gardening because CICI's Texas garden has turned 50. I'll say this again later. Awesome. Thank God, CL. You know what? I didn't want it to happen again. All right, see? Got a good pile of weeds here. Can you see? It's time to look at my legs, fellas. So, got me a good pile started. I found the shovel. So this will be a lot easier and a lot faster, I think. When I get it done, I'm going to go over it again just to make sure. And then plant my zinnias here and stay on this patch. This is not going to happen to me again. This could have been growing something, guys. Well, really not, because the corn was there shading it, but that's why the grass is so lush. Watering the corn was watering this too. And I have got a story to tell you guys today while I sweat. We went out to pick wild blackberries, you know. You're looking at me. You look at the ground. All right, we're going to pick wild blackberries. Now, it's like a 45-minute drive there, 45-minute drive back, right? Well, as luck would have it, right when we were pulling out from our house, some kind of wide load, it was like a big silver industrial type fan. It was bigger than one side of the whole highway. So hanging off on the shoulder, hanging off on the other lane, and they had a pilot car in front and a pilot car behind. Girl and I were traveling behind a white dually that was behind the pilot car and the big fan thing, okay? Well, he goes to pass all of them, and I was thinking, woo-wee, I don't know, because the roads around here, we've got some curves and blind hills. Sure enough, here come a vehicle. So he chickened out, but when he pulled back in, he got between the back pilot car and the fan thing. I was like, oh my God. So then a couple miles down the road, he goes to take his chance again. This time there was a semi coming. Girl and I are way back, like you're supposed to be, right? Watching all this unfold. And I get road anxiety on a good day. But like, so he goes, and I mean, he goes fast. Here comes that semi, and for a minute, I'm like, oh, they're going to hit each other, right? That semi swerved and took the shoulder. Dust went everywhere. Oh, and that guy just went on down the road. He made it. I mean, I didn't feel safe on the road. I mean, I was ready for anything after that, you know. Defensive driving. Whew. I can't believe he didn't get pulled over. It was about 760, 5 or 4 miles from the interstate. There should have been a cop at the ready. Also, it was really windy that day, so I'm questioning them moving such a big thing on such a windy day. Anyway, that was my exciting story. Hello, JC. Hello, CL. Kirsty went to town. She went somewhere. Listen, when I did my tomatoes, you know, I got my kidney issues. I was tasting a lot of tomatoes that day, and I did a little Googling because the next 2 days after that, my body hurt so bad. I thought, oh man, I thought it was just lifting that pressure cooker, you know? No. Tomatoes have quite a bit of potassium. And then when you cook them down like that, it increases it. So like I should never have been tasting all them tomatoes. And I feel great now. I got that out of my system. So that's me, not being consistent with my scheduling. There's always reasons why. So I usually go live on a Wednesday. Isn't that pretty? Just stupid morning glory. Don't be tempted. I remember buying these too. It was the watercolor version. Hey, humbled and grateful. Humbled and grateful. Shout out to CICI's Texas Garden. She hopefully will get told that I said her name. She turned 50 this year, and she brought back the MuuMuu gardening from last year. So I bought 2 MuuMuus at the end of the gardening season last year, so I could be a part of it. And I'm so glad she brought it up again because I had forgotten. So I got this MuuMuu and I got a butterfly one. But I've slept in that butterfly one too much. And these little slits up the side, y'all, if you sleep on them, they get twisted. And that slit goes way up to my hip now. So probably shouldn't wear that one on camera. Bending over and whatnot. Yeah, some more of that morning glory. Don't do it. Excuse me. Shout out to Granny's Southern Corner too, is I believe her name. She does these awesome little monologues, whether she's in the pool or sitting under the shade of her crepe myrtle. She did one. It's supposed to rain here, she says. Should I water? Because it probably won't rain. Or if I water, then it was just really funny to me because I am sitting here. It's supposed to get rain today. Getting missed by it. So I'm going to have to water. And I really hate watering because I have so much of it to do. Also, girl and I have both left the water hose on recently. And that's just so bad. So super anxiety about that. Every time I go out, I double check that I've turned it off. We'll be seeing that in the water bill is what I'm saying. Let me shout out someone else. David! You see my MuuMuu? Yes, I got drawers on, David. Although it was tempting after CICI was saying, you don't have to wear anything underneath them. Just saying. Just let it all hang out. Listen, there's parts of me best kept undergarment. Do you think it's okay if I put this grass in a compost pile with some really hot chicken poop? Or would I just be growing grass again? Let me know what you think about that. Upside down. Boy, you turned me. Crappa was saying CICI was way past 50. I said, leave my friend alone. Hey, I look way past 50. I will be going September 15th. This year, I'll be 50. 50 and nifty. You know, there was an old country song about being on the backside of 40. Or is it backside of 30? I think it was backside of 30. I like that song. I've been singing it for 5 years now. On the backside of 40. Oh, that just broke. Gotta get the roots, guys. Yeah. I really only have about a 2-foot patch here left. We don't count that. So, the bed that y'all are sitting on right now, my tomatillos didn't come up over here to the left of me. Left. So I'm going to put tomatillos in the bed y'all are sitting on. It's got to be cleaned out a little too. It's nothing like this. Whew. So pray for me in the rain, guys. Although, if I start watering, quit praying for the rain then, because I don't want water to inundate me. It would be nice to have drip hoses and stuff. I don't really know the first thing about that. But I think Larry does. He worked on a wink wink grow farm for a short time before he found that job he's got now, Oh, I showed y'all everything. He only worked there for a little while, but he was everywhere Larry works, he runs the place after a minute. He's just a good worker. So maybe he can get me going on some drip irrigation, especially for these big silver beds that I got. Because, using a sprinkler that you move around is kind of hard to set up at a big patch of corn without just knocking the crap out of it with water from one direction or the other. So that didn't work out great. And I do think my corn would have done better had it been watered better. Mind you, we still did good. Take y'all down a little lower. Not just looking at the top of my head. Larry's on his way home. It's about a 3 or 4 hour drive from where he's working, so that's going to be a little bit later. But I've got a small roast. Ew. Mm-hmm. Well, at least a camel-faced goat over there is not screaming my name, Mom. It's pretty quiet here on the farm. Even the roosters are hush hush. Does it mean it's about to rain? Listen, I'll gladly quit eating if it rains. I'll take y'all in the house. Oh, there's a hiding plastic there. There's no weeds where that plastic was. Ha ha! Heck yeah! Whew! Let's take a break. Where am I? Nope, you better find me. Mm-hmm. Perhaps. Perhaps. Yes. Ha ha! Let's not show stuff now. Well, I can't see the chat. So just give me a minute. Sweating in my eyes. I'll have to have a shower before my man comes home. So did y'all? Look, I can't. I want to see you. Okay. Hmm. All right. So I don't know about a topic. I've been on the. I want to involve girl. Girl wants to be a part, and we really like the campfire thing. I need to nail down the campfire filming, right? I'm sorry, I look wild. I'm really hot. Yeah. I mean, I want to do Antarctica again, just because it's so weird, and the Russians have been over there drilling up that lake since like 2012. And in the news recently, there was two stories about Antarctica. I don't remember what the first one was, but the other one that was really interesting was strange earthquakes in Antarctica. That's not really supernatural. Right. It is. There's a lot of stuff about Antarctica, and the Antarctica one I think was one of our last ones that we did before we took a break from Supernatural Saturday, because we went through a lot of cryptids and stuff. And Antarctica, we got stuck on the rabbit hole about the missing scientist and about the weird no-fly zone. Because it's odd to me if even the military has a no-fly zone that they're not allowed to go over, right? Definitely think, because mere mortals cannot go to Antarctica. Potential. And then that one, not the Disclosure movie that's coming out now, the Disclosure Day or whatever, the new one, but the one that they had before that it had all the politicians and stuff saying stuff throughout. They definitely said that they know that there's something about the oceans that we don't know about, with those craft that are popping in and out, like what they're capable of. Sure, there's unmapped parts of the ocean. What we're not told about Antarctica definitely could be something there. Probably several somethings. Land of the Lost. Admiral Byrd flying over saying weird stuff. I mean, his supposedly lost diary. There's a lot of stuff there that's strange, strange. So I think we just solved it. I don't know if we have enough time to pull one off this Saturday. We'll definitely be going live tomorrow. But especially Larry working out of town. He let me down last time with the research, or I guess I stole his research, he said. But he has more time to look at stuff too on when he gets home. And he likes watching and reading about stuff like that anyway. Because him and Haley are really the reason I started doing it. And I wanted to do something besides gardening. Clods of dirt? You can tell I need water. And I did water this patch to make it easier, but well, I guess I didn't do it enough. Oh, it's easier pulling than it was the other day because I got the shovel. Gosh. I am having allergies. My eyes. I think it's because me and girl went and wandered through the blackberry patch. We did find like 3 handfuls. What in heck is that I just found? What is that? It looks like a little teeny tiny baby orange. Now I don't have any peppers that look like this. What is that? I think it's a little cherry tomato. Well, I don't know how it ended up over here. That had to have been a bird. That's some strange stuff right there. Blame it on Antarctica. Starting to do sloppier work over here. Girl was talking about going and getting another load of wood chip today, but I think we decided that sounded like her though. Is that girls? Y'all don't know. Anyway, so Monday we're gonna go get some more wood chip. Or she's here with it right now and is about to take my car back to work. I'll show you that in a minute. What I do with my wood chip. We're getting so close, guys. Oh yeah. It makes me feel good to get a patch cleared up. This is some of that corn grass. That's what I call it. Ooh. Yeah. I don't think I'm going to put this grass in the compost pile. I feel like it would be a good idea. Mm. Damn Bermuda grass. It's a good pile we got going, guys. MuuMuu gardening. Hey, I'm telling you right now, this is cooler than the t-shirts I've been wearing out here to go garden in. I got the breeze running right up my backside. How'd you like that? Oh yeah. Come on, guys. I'm ready to garden upright. Okay. Oh, I think that's a tree. Damn pecan tree. Somebody was asking me if I could send them pecans. I said, I don't know, because, you know, the pest here and the pest somewhere else, like, is that allowed? Can you send nuts across state borders? Now, I know I can't send my friend Christy some tomato seeds because I'll get fined if I do. See? If I get caught, you know. Lord knows I'd probably get caught. Ugh. I'm trying to make myself get this last little bit, okay? Turn around where y'all can see me. Where are we at? Yes, right here. It's the last little bit. You know, why should I shower before I pick up my husband? He's going to be smelly too. Do, 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 do. I ought to try to greet him with a BLT when I pick him up. Ugh. That's right, that's how we do that. Somebody left weeds behind the other day. Oh, like a damn snake in that. I don't even think about that. Whee! That scared me. Put it down. All right. I'll come at him from another side because I've seen it. Look how big this clump of grass is. I'm telling you. I about had it. All right. Get that morning glory out of here. I'm going to break that. There, that's how I'm going to break it. Whew. About ready to have a sip of that tea over there. Mm-mm. All right. Alrighty. One more break time. Yes. I tried. It's just this one little spot left. Super chat. Hi. Hashtag dirty hands. Don't send me no gloves. Well, you can send me gloves for the blackberry patch. I'd gladly wear them there. Oh man. That's one thing we didn't think to do. Like we took not brush popper shirts, but like girl had a denim shirt and I had one of Larry's really heavy like Carhartt shirts. Long sleeve, jeans. Now we were out at the patch by like 9:30 in the morning, so it wasn't that hot, but the grass is hip high. And we got a few ticks. We didn't have any off, but I don't think it would have helped. And we saw a fox. This was cool. Okay, so where we go and pick blackberries is actually my landlord's ranch, okay? I am renting to own my house. A couple years left. Don't ask me how many. Okay, but anyway, so the landlord actually, he passed away, so it's his sons now, and Jody. He's been on the chat once or twice. So we got permission. It was not permission. It's, hey, we're going because it's not our land. And yeah, we just went out there and checked. They're not ready yet. The few that were ready were really, really tart, like wah tart. So we just ate them on the way home. But we're going to take you. I had scheduled a live. But, by the time we got there, we went all the way. It's a huge patch. And there's actually more than one. But we only checked the one. So it's not ready yet. But I think that we're going to go out Sunday, maybe. Me and Larry. We'll try. And we will take you with us. Now, I don't know if the live would have worked because I didn't go ahead and do it all the way, But like, I had a signal out there, so I'm assuming it would have worked. It was a tomato. It looked so strange. That had to have been surely not a squirrel. I think the squirrels around me know in their DNA that I have a BB gun and I'm not afraid to use it. So they frolic because I've got nut trees. But I've got the acorn tree out front. Acorn tree, it's an oak. And then I've got pecans all around me here. Some are native and some are the paper shell. But I don't know which. Hey guys, because of this MuuMuu that I got on right here, it's colored like a blue jay, right? I had a blue jay screaming at me a while ago while I was setting up. I was told, you're going to have to get on out of here. That pleased me. I knew right away why he was screaming at me. All right, let's just move on. I got one little section, but I crave planting. And this is a different cleanup that I can do while upright. I'm gonna go grab some seeds that I forgot. All the best mattresses side by side. You know how I call it furniture showcase? Come on. Come on. Ha ha ha. All right. Right? Can y'all see the arch? You can see the arch. These are pole beans. I'm going to put them in the back. Try to get this weed out of here. Put them in the back right here. And then I'm going to cantaloupe in the front. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on this side. This is what I grew my potatoes in. Some of my potatoes. Now I'll go to the other side. Woo! I feel like I worked out with Jane Fonda now, guys. Some sweating to the oldies. Okay, cover them up. And either it will rain or we'll have to come water them. I choose B. All right. So we know to leave that alone, and we're going to put the cantaloupe right up here, but I don't have those seeds with me. So there we go. We got to plant something. Where you're sitting in this bed, it's already clean. So where are you? Here we go. Now, yes, this is going to be tomatillos, but we have to do this deed. There's a morning glory trying to grow. Damn you. What do we never plant in the garden, guys? Morning glories is the correct answer. Can't reach that. I can reach it. Look how dry it is. Of course, I don't want to water something I'm not growing in. Water the weeds. And the corn hasn't been out that long, what, 3 weeks? Speaking of which, I'll have to, y'all remind me, I got a bucket of chicken poop over there that is ready to use. Yes, we got wood chip in our chicken pens. We have been wood chip poor around here because girl's truck broke down. We can't haul it in the Nissan. First of all, because they load it with a front end loader type of sitch. And then wouldn't you know, we got the truck running last week, but their front end loader, whatever, was broke down, so they couldn't load it for us. I told girls we could go shovel it in. She said, F that. This is coming up really nice. It really is. Oh, got dirt in my hair. Y'all hear the ocean waves of the semis going by? So relaxing. We got plenty of time to get these tomatillos going. And I really am trying. I'm thinking I'm going to go ahead and do it big. I'm thinking this whole bed is going to be basil and tomatillos, with the exception of that corner y'all sitting on. I got a couple of marigolds. I think I'll drop a few marigold seeds down there. I'll watch it in here. I think we should give this bed a quick water before we get going. It's really dry. Good morning, Lori. We found it. Oh! The soil's soft where I'm standing. And this is why I need more raised beds. And the only weeds that are here are carried on the wind, I swear to you. Because this bed is sitting on wood chip. And then there's also a little native soil mixed in here along with potting to lighten it up. So I'm sure there were seeds in my soil, I ain't gonna lie. A lot of chicken poop and goat poop in here. Looking good. All right, let's get that other side. Whew! Can you see that pile back there? That's how much we did. It's taller than the grass that's growing right there. Clap yourself on the back. That's what I say. You're doing a great job, Amanda. Keep going. Is this wheat? Is this what happened to my wheat? Something like hauled it away? Yeah, I know, CL. Listen, I tell myself they're ocean waves. They are not ocean waves. I'm fully aware they're not. And I know it ain't relaxing. Now, some of the noise you're hearing over here is next door neighbor's got a central air conditioning unit going wah, 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 wah. I think that must be my wheat. Quit playing with it or it's going to be everywhere. Kirsty would say, yay. So she had volunteer wheat like that, and she actually harvested it and made a little wheat loaf out of it. I love that girl. She inspires me to do better. She is, and I did an interview with her, and she said, I didn't necessarily choose to be as thrifty as I am. It was necessity, and she's really good at it. Indiana Funny Farmer and her and Susan have gotten me soaking some scratch grains for my chickens and reducing my pellet use by just a little bit to try to save a little money. So we're trying that out. Ah, it was a corn casserole, guys. That's what it was. It was not. It wasn't wheat. Uh-oh. We all right? Y'all started to slip away on me. Got to be careful by that tripod, I suppose. Yes, that air conditioner's just going wah, 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 wah. Wah, 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 wah. Oh, yeah. I'll give you some weeds if you quit hollering at me. So I know we did not make a video of the canning of the tomatoes. We did not make a video of the making of the cheese. I usually don't can unless my husband's home. 2 heads and arms are better than 1. But I wanted to knock it out by myself and refresh up on my canning skills, and I did. Truth be told, I forgot the citric acid and had to go, oh crap, and put it back in there. So that was almost a disaster. But I made it through. Laid me up for 2 days. Let's not eat more tomatoes. Not like that for a minute. BLTs I could eat, Raw tomatoes are different. Cooking them makes them more potassium-y. That makes sense. All right. Trying to think. There's a cricket. Get out of here. You might get hurt, little guy. Try to smooth it up just a little. You also have little ponds when you water. Come over here, and then I'm gonna go over yonder way, and I'm gonna turn that water on. So I hope I can do this without spraying y'all down too. You know what? For this part, we'll just bring you over here. It'll work fine. We're almost to the planting, guys. Sure, that looks good. All right. I'll go this way and I'll turn the water on. Okay. See, this is part of the reason I hate water, and it's not easy to get up in here. But I have 2 water hoses. Ah! Stupid. Oh, you don't water the seeds yet. I'm a delight. I'm here all week. We're just doing the best we can, guys. When it's 90 some odd degrees. That will surely do. No. Let me go ahead and water those green beans. Dear Lord, it's me, Amanda. If you could send some rain. I'm not asking for a thunderstorm or anything crazy. And I'm not even asking for a lot. Just a little. Just a little. Okay. Tomatillos first. See, that water didn't even penetrate, guys. These are, what are they? Just Verde tomatillos. The standard tomatillo, I suppose. These dang things are so small. You don't need to bury them very deep. Hey! Whatever it is not that bad. But it definitely can't be girl getting wood chip because you have to do that at a certain time, and it's too late now. Unless I've been on the live a hell of a lot longer than I think. And it usually doesn't work that way when you're working. Times goes really slow to me. It's like it lasts forever. Trying to make sure there's no wood chip getting on it. Anything like that. All right. That's 2 lines. I went over about a foot. Yeah, I'm sewing them real heavy because they didn't come up, and I'm afraid my seeds are old. That's okay. You can come out here, pinch them off, and eat some microgreens. Now, my tomatillo crop sucked last year because we did tomatillo in buckets, but we weren't doing the bottom watering, you know. They suffered for the lack of water. So I guarantee you, if you're going to put anything in a bucket, you need to stay up on that water. It needs to be watered every day. probably, when it gets to be 100 degrees and stuff. I mean, you could put some coconut coir in there too to help out. We did that as well. Here goes my dress blowing up again. Well, we don't bend over in front of the camera. About a foot over. About a foot over. When I said I'm going to plant the whole thing with tomatillos, I meant it. I want a good crop. And this is something you can freeze. And one thing we can never get enough of around here is just salsa verde. But you can also cook them and like put them in with your ground beef when you're making tacos. You can add them to chili, guys. Make a green chili. It's not all about the tomatoes all the time. All right, let's go to the other side. My arms aren't that long. And I think we got enough room for one more row after this. There's a weed we missed. Hooray. We caught that. Okay. Goodbye, wood chip. Where did I really end? I guarantee you, some of these have got to sprout. Just a light covering. Oh, we didn't smooth this out because y'all were sitting on there with your tripod. It's all right. We'll smooth it out now. Again, that's to avoid the ponding in your bed. You don't want lakes making your seed run its way. That's where we went, right? Okay. I'm gonna have some, by gosh, tomatillos around here. I think anybody that's still hanging out with me at this point. Now, why did I cover that up before I was done? I think it's here. Getting sloppy, guys. Getting sloppy. Is that wood? It's pretty handy because you can tell where I've been because it looks dry there because I've tilled up the dry soil. Damn, we missed that much. Okay. Covering it up. Well, hallelujah, guys. All right. If you can see where the dry lines are, probably can't from there, but there are wet lines in between, right? That's why I haven't tilled up the dry soil. So that's where I'm going to put my basil seeds. Hopefully. These are from Shea. I got them a little wet, but they're okay. Now, there's a lot of actual basil with them, too. Because, like, when I first opened them, I was like, where are y'all? Can you see it? Yeah, it looks just like basil. I was like, oh, she sent me basil. And then I saw the little black seeds. Like, oh, okay. Here we go. So, and maybe this basil will actually, like, help fertilize it. Keep pests away from the other crop as well. Intriguing. I'm just going to sow real thick. Oh, There's a black-eyed pea in there, Shay. I know what that is. Uh-oh, the wind's blowing it around a little. Oh, no. Oh, okay. That's all I had. I didn't plan. There we go. We'll just throw some of the basil soil over there and hope it sticks. You know what? I'll just get some more basil seeds. It'd be no biggie. All right. Guess that's done with that. Let me grab these. Stick this trowel upright so I remember where it's at next time. Let's go look at our chicken pen, guys. Keep your eyes on red-faced me. Whoops. Where the kites land? Hello. Now, what got held for review? Let me look. Dirty fingers. Yeah, we got that good butt. We got that good butt. It was really cracking me up. Every time the wind would blow, my back of my dress lifting up. Woo-wee. Y'all missed the money shot with my legs a while ago. So yeah, CICI's Texas Garden. She just turned 50. I myself am going to be 50 in September. So Tampa Creek, she turned 50. She was the first one, I believe. So see, this is what my chicken pen is supposed to look like. Remember last time I showed it to y'all? Just bare dirt. This is not as much wood chip as it needs. It needs more. You want it to be thick. And as you can see over there, did you lay an egg over there? It's not appropriate. Anyway, over there, they've been nesting in it and kicking it around. And that little handmade trough thing over there is where the scratch greens are that we've soaked. So it's going good, although they're looking at me like they're hungry. I know why. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Aw. I spilled my drink, guys. Are y'all ready for this? I'm going to have to heave-ho this pile. Go on, lay some eggs. All right. It didn't rain, so I'll be watering tonight. I feel like, for me, when it's so hot, water in the morning's a waste of my time. And probably detrimental to the foliage later, you know? So, I will water tonight. Also, I'm just too dang hot and tired right now. Yes, I gave some to the goats. I gave them sunflowers and some lamb's quarters that we have here. So they already had theirs. That's one of the reasons Camel Face wasn't screaming at me, because she was happy and in her house. And the goats will tell me if it's going to rain. So they were lying earlier, right? Because they were in the house. So it didn't rain. Yes, minty cactus. You know it's hot, 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 hot. And yes, when it is really hot, I water like every 3 days, really good. But like now, it needs to be every 2 days. And the tomato buckets get watered once a week up to this point. But I think they're gonna, because they're bottom watered. I keep saying that. I want y'all to know, if you're gonna bucket garden, it's so good for those big like tomatoes. They like a lot of water, but they don't like it on their leaves. So like, it was a good deal this year. It's the best tomato buckets we've ever had. I don't choose buckets. There's lots of places in my yard that I can't garden where it's full sun, and it's perfect. Catching up to you, kites. Oh, you know them too? Awesome. Awesome. Let's see, who did I find them? I think from Legacy Farming, whatever. Help me with the name. Legacy, just Legacy. She's a lovely woman. I think she demanded that we go see her. Oh, unless I found it off through Dora. That's typical too. Like it might have been, oh, you just met him. All right, all right, all right. Good. I love that. I connected someone. Oh, yeah. You guys started the heat wave, which is funny to me, where the kites land. Kirsty and them through Heart's Humble Homestead, they were going through a heat wave. And I was like, what? It's not that bad here. Boy, I spoke too soon. Well, I say today, I don't think it's in the 90s. It's just really humid. I think it's in the 80s today. I haven't looked, to be honest. Guys, I ordered some soap making supplies to start my goat milk adventure. We made our cheese, but you know that a gallon of milk it takes to make cheese. So at this point, I have to choose between making the cheese or making the goat soap. But I have a solution. Until my heavy milker starts having her babies and whatever, they sell cans of goat milk. I can simply buy that for my soap making because we don't care what it tastes like. It's just the goodness of the goat milk. So I'm gonna start hoarding up cans of goat milk, and of course I got to get what is it, lye? Listen, I don't know what I got to get, but I got to get that part. But the kit I got came with a couple of molds to play with. Just some little thing. I know it won't be great because it's a kit and it's probably cheap, but whatever. And it has a bunch of essential oils with it. So I thought that'd be great to have. And maybe like I've smelled a lot of essential oils, but I ain't smelled them all. You know what I mean? Where do we want to land with our scents? And also, working our own herbs from the garden into it wherever we can. Right? Everyone keeps heart. I forgot until you said that. Please tell me it's not perishable. Oh my God. I'm so scattered, guys. I run this farm, by myself because everyone here works. So it's all on me. And I have so many obligations and things like, oh, I swear to you, I will go check the mail. When I get out of here, I'll go check that mail. No, Kirsty, I'm so bad. Yes. Yes. I'm so glad y'all connected. Now, where the kites land, they're kind of like have fun in nature. They're a traveling lifestyle blog, They go to some crazy, beautiful places. So, us that can't really go a whole lot of crazy places, I like watching people like that. They take me and I get to see things, experience a little culture. That's part of the reason I watch trash TV because all those yahoos are always going somewhere fabulous where I can't go. He like going to an. Yep, that's the thing. He does not like me. And I'm dressed like a blue jay with my colors. So I'm a predatory bird to them right now. I love those chocolate Orpingtons. Is there anything cuter than a brown hen? I ask you. It might be that lavender Orpington. That's cute. But I've heard these are lesser Orpingtons than a standard regular Orpington. But I don't pretend to know if that's true or not. Because they have just been bred down selectively for the coloring. But I've had no. This is our first year with them, full year. Oh, I see she's got a bare spot on her back. So does she. We need to tend to that. And that's why we don't need 2 roosters, guys. So be prepared. We're about to have chicken and dumplings around here. They are. They're really pretty. There's a couple like that lady right there, the speckled is she a silver Wyandotte? She's not laying anymore because she's too old, and I don't know offhand. He is so rude. I'm pretty sure the Easter eggers are not brand new either. You see, I've got some Easter eggers. I've got some crosses between Easter egger and Silky. But I've got my Silkies separated now because I don't want that to happen anymore. Silkies are fine if you like Silkies, right? They are really small for eating. And I prefer to have more dual purpose birds. And their eggs are smaller, but their skin is black. So are their bones. And the flesh is a little gray colored. Now I don't mind that. It's a lot of work for a small chicken. Those are my thoughts on Silkies. However, they are a delicacy in, I think, is it China? The meat is very, very, very moist. And the last time we got rid of a few Silkies, the Chinese couple came and bought them, and they were really excited to have them. And also, they bought all of our roosters because we had a hatching that year, and every time we hatch chicks around here, they're mostly roosters. So do it, says Colleen Crane. You want me to do it right now? Listen, I might be real. I'm a real homesteader kind of type. Well, I'm trying to be, but like, I have never dispatched a chicken. Okay, so that is man's work. I feel because women were more tender. We're tender-hearted. I, however, am going to do one this time, so that I know that I can. I think it's important to know that you can. Yes, her poor leg. Is it? Do you know what it is, Colleen? That's causing your leg pain? Is it like a cramp situation, or is it like? Are you having like some kind of a blood clot? Oh, you didn't tell me just to go ahead. I got you. I got you. I got you. Oh, here's another thing. I don't know why the door to the chicken house is open, but it is. But we are about to build 2 or 3 smaller houses like that Silky chicken house with the egg door in the back of it. With the egg door in the back of it. Hey, have I ever showed y'all the leaning shed? The camera's upright. The shed is not. Oh, is it sciatica? Oh, my girl has that. Yes, and it's like sciatica is really hard to figure out how to like make that pain go away. It's so deep, and it can mess up your hip. It can mess up your whole life. I know y'all are crooked. I don't really understand what happened. Oh, you're sitting on a piece of wood. I got it. So yeah, that's Free to Farm project. It's that chicken house. And I figure the 3 houses will be just lined up back there. I have just about had enough, guys. Let me go over there and get my drink, though. I left it over yonder. Woo! My hair is still wet from the sweat. Oh! I have 2 hand trowels. I'll be danged. It's good to see you, friend. Where have you been? I tell you what, I need a hoary like Kirsty's got. She keeps that thing spotless too, and it has its own case. So a hoary is like a garden trowel, but it's got cutting implements on one side. That's what I need. I'm about to wrap this up, guys. Whoa! I need to see when my husband texted me. Never mind. He said he was coming in at 3 or 4. And honestly, I need these watch hours, guys. Maybe we should just stare at the chickens a little bit longer. Oh, I could. All right, but you can't judge me over things over here. This is fresh poop we just pulled out. It's highly messy here, guys. I don't have time for a neat and proper garden or yard. Well, yard is what it is. I want to show you this before I kill myself trying to climb up here. This is that orientation. This is that it's an impatient. Impatient? I've never grown this before. But isn't it delightful? And I keep it here. The air conditioner's not on right now. But it when it's on, it drips. And it lands in that pot, keeps it alive. That's the best thing I've ever done. I like that plant. And I almost killed it. Brought it back to life. Oh. Well, we'll do it like this. And then like that. Ooh, boop shot. Yes, indeed. MuuMuu Gardening. Happy birthday, CICI's Texas Garden. Shouted her out 3 or 4 times now. She gets her garden done in the morning, whereas I procrastinate. But she is 50 years young this year. She's a 50 and Nifty Club, and so is Tampa Creek. It's my turn in September. We're going to be 50 and Nifty. Penny Lane says hi. She said hi, guys. And she said hi. She said ha ha. Penny Lane is a bad girl. No, it's not. She's not a bad girl. Yes, she is. She's a bad girl. Her breath stinks too. Shoo. Shoo. Every once in a while, she'll show you Sharpay. She does not like to show you Sharpay. Sharpay! She gets mad when I do that. Show me Sharpay. I'm hilarious. I am. I can't help myself. I find mirth everywhere, and generally I'm a happy person. When I'm not, I don't turn that camera on. I just can't do it. Because I don't want to spread that around, you know. I've got issues, you know, My kidneys, you might as well say I have one kidney. Well, I have two kidneys, but they work half as good as they should. Literally, I'm at like 50% function. So, the tomato canning and the eating of it, I was a silly woman, was tasting my sauce way too much. And it turns out when you make a tomato sauce, it like concentrates that potassium. And so I was laid up for 2 days, and I just, kept to myself. I did some cream corn and girl made cheese. It's not like we don't do anything. I just don't feel like I'm my best self. So I had a kidney stone get stuck inside of me, and it like to kill me. Yes. Way too many dogs, way too many chickens, way too many weeds. That's the story of this homestead today. But I love them. These are all family dogs here. That black one right there, she's about 20 years old, guys. And she can still hear and see. Oh, no, I feel great most of the time, Turns out you can do quite well with half kidney function, And listen, I was with zero kidney function. I came back from nothing, and I went through dialysis, and I got off of dialysis. So I'm a success. I'm out here gardening and sweating, and I'm doing good. You can't have too many. Yes, you can. You can have too many. Woohoo! We have one cat. Lucy, you want to be on camera? Lucifer! Lucifer! You see her? That's actually Lucy Sky Diamond, but we also call her Lucifer. Lucy! Kitty, kitty, kitty. Yes. You don't like me with the dirty hands. I know. Well, guys, I'm going to wrap it up. I'll catch y'all in the next one. I'll catch y'all tomorrow, 6 p.m. Peace, guys.